Well, hello there, YouTube. Man, does it look like fall out here today? It was way worse, the fog. It's only like 40 degrees out here. It's chilly. What do you think, Mo? Yeah, buddy. It's downright cold. Just thinking by the time I get back from BMW school, riding season's gonna be over. That's gonna be a bummer. There's Toledo and all the fog. It's like a wall. Now you look south, there's nothing. It's just perfectly clear. Crazy. Well, little woman, somebody in Vancouver didn't pay the weather bill.
I know it.
Because about a mile north of here, all of a sudden, in fact, you can see the blue from where we came, if you can make that out. All of a sudden, it became all foggy.
And it's holding in the cold.
It's definitely holding in the cold. All right, I'm gonna run down. I got the next 2 days by myself. Peace and serenity.
Yes.
I get so much done on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. All right, I'm gonna roll out.
Love you.
See you, bye. Bye. 52-degree morning makes it kind of quiet in here. Oh, look at that. Better yet, how is that thing still sitting here? That is kind of pretty. You guys gotta check this out. This is the GM, Travis Richards.
How we doing?
But look at this. #1 regional, #1 district. Again, we smoke it with the Spyders. That's way cool. Awesome. That thing took a whole lot more parts. It got blew over in a windstorm. Guy now lives in Eastern Oregon or something like that. But I just rode this thing around the parking lot. I can't ride it down the road because the bars are about 6 inches over my shoulders, and I am not going to get a ticket. It's a 2012 Road King. That's pretty cool. The craziest thing, the screws where the hinge bolts to the lid, all the screws backed out. But I'm about to ride this Spyder, which is also a crash estimate. Make sure she goes down the road straight. You guys have met Bruce before. Remember him and his son were here. This doesn't latch, so as long as I don't get a strong tailwind sitting at a stoplight, I'll be good. You remember him and his son? His son had the pulley problem with his F3. Well, this is Papa's bike. They were going on they live like around Yakima or something like that, and they were going on a road trip, him and his wife. Made it 15 miles from home. Boom! Hit a deer. Leaped right out in front of him. Well, that had to be a quick leap because they pretty much have to jump right in front of you. Because if you guys ridden 2016 or newer Spyders, but they pretty much stop about as fast as a Formula 1 car. I mean, these things, they will stop so fast that it like swirls the blood in your head, like the G-force of stopping so quick. That can make you a little dizzy for a second. Yeah, amazing how fast these things stop. So anyway, I want to make sure that Miss Deer didn't knock the alignment all out of whack on this thing. There's some obvious fender frame damage there because the fender is just the little framework that holds the fender is like ever so close to hitting the wheel. Fender's kind of, I guess she went between her rear end went between well, basically hit the A-arms on the left wheel, and her body slammed the trunk, and her head came over here and knocked this right mirror off. So I have no right turn signal. I'll have to do it old school. We just won't take any right turns. How about that? Can I do that? No. I'll have to use a winky dinky. Actually, I don't need to drive this thing that far. Ah! Another nice Road King there. Heck yeah! You know, I'm sure you guys have heard, if you haven't, you need to look into them. The magnets for your mirrors on the RTs, it eliminates all the clips and the hanger on each mirror. And man, they hold on some kind of tight. So one of the things I guess I've never ordered a set, so I don't know. You know, I'm definitely going to suggest an alignment. It's ever so off, but it's noticeable. It feels like it's towed out, which would probably make sense. I'll make sure all his tie rods and stuff, nothing's tweaked up there. I mean, it's whatever it is, it's very gradual. Howdy. So anyway, these mirrors, these magnetic holders that replace there's a hanger on the top and 2 clips on the bottom. They hold on so tight, and then I guess when you order them, there's an option to order the safety cable. It's like a safety harness in case the thing pops off. Well, one, if your stock mirror never came off, this one definitely ain't coming off. But at any rate, they're a pain in the butt if you do any kind of service where you have to take these inner body panels off. You have to unscrew the little safety wire. It just looks like a piece of throttle cable wire in there. Man, the magnet's so strong, it grabs the screw, the hole. It's just a pain. I'm thinking, why in the world would you buy that? Well, proof of concept here, I reckon. Well, when you hit a deer and the deer's head comes along and knocks the mirror off, she was just dangling by the safety harness, so the mirror didn't fall off. So the harness proved that it has some worthiness. But if you ever work on a Spyder that has those magnetic aftermarket mounts and that cable's on there, you will cuss that thing. That thing's such a pain. But old Bruce, he proved, yeah, she definitely needs to be aligned. That's just not that super comfortable, natural feeling they should have. There's a little bit of twitchiness to it, and it feels towed out, which would make sense. The deer wedged in there. It's enough it bent the. It's just a little framework thing. It's like nothing to it. You could, if it was mine, I'd reach in there and just bend. You can bend it back by hand. That's how soft that frame is. It's just holding a plastic fender. If any of you guys had a tire out of balance, you'll see how much them things wiggle. So far, I've made it without a right-hand turn, but that one's coming up. Video excuse. So what do you think about those awards? Is that cool or what? They went to that Spyder thing where they were, you know, at the dealer show where they released the Riker and all that stuff. I knew we won it, but I wanted to wait. And I knew the plaques would be coming, so I guess we must have got the plaques today, because oh, look at that. Yeah, just barely, just too wide for me to let it slip between the inside right and the outside right rear. It's one thing you got to remember when you're riding a Spyder. You think, okay, it's like four wheels, it'll just float right over. No, you got to make that little gap. The things you learn quickly while riding a Spyder. But anyway, yeah, those hey, look, the right turn signal was, I know it can't work because the wires are hanging out. That's weird, it doesn't go into a fast mode when one of them's disconnected. But yeah, that's pretty proud. We've won. I mistakenly said in there we've done that, you know, for several years. We've done it for how many years now? We've been #1, but I misled you a little bit in that. That's for our region, but we also won the whole West Coast. There's like our little Pacific Northwest region that we've been winning year after year after year, and the other one's the entire West Coast. BRP has the country split in 3 sections, and We won the whole West Coast. That's pretty impressive. And you wouldn't believe what you got to go through to do that. You have to have happy customers. Can't have customers, you know, saying that they had a faulty repair, because every time you bring in a Spyder for a warranty repair of some sort, you get a survey. How were you treated? Was the job completed correctly the first time? You know, it's a whole survey thing. He's got that, well, I call a curb grabber radiator eater, but he's got that skid plate underneath there, and I think that thing came with the lights in it. So I don't know if those lights are replaceable, because as you can see, they're kind of miscombobbled down there. Ryan always looks at me funny. That's my son Ryan. He don't get the whole YouTube thing. He thinks I'm crazy. He goes, "Pop, you're crazy. Aren't you embarrassed?" Used to be. Alright, I'm gonna roll her in. So I should probably clarify my bit of negativity towards these skid pans, these aftermarket ones. As you can see, look how low it is. It lowers these things. The 1330s are really low up front. They got all the guards they need to protect the Spyder stock. Well, when they add these things, you're adding even a lower front end, and they become a scoop. And I've had 2 people get stranded and had to be towed in because they blew their radiators out. On the back, it bolts to a little small frame that comes out, and that's what holds each radiator. It's the one that protrudes out each side. Well, the linkage between the radiators is plastic tubing. Normally, that's a great thing. You don't ever have to worry about a hose failing or anything like that. You know, and it allows them to shape it in a way that, you know, there's no nicking or you know, chafing of the hose. It's in a nice tight place. But when you hit that, the tub doesn't have enough strength where it's bolting on, so it shoves that skid pan back, bends that radiator bracket, snaps the hoses, and you lose every drop of coolant out of that thing within about 2 seconds, and you're done. Into your ride. You guys know how I ride my Spyders. You've heard them plenty of times hit up front. You don't even see a scratch up there. They're designed to hit. They're low to the ground. BRP knows they're going to do it. And people spend a lot of money for that thing to risk everything on a ride. I would never in a million years, and don't you guys that have them on there, don't be hating on me, but never in a million years would I have one of those on there. I hit all the time as it is. Why would I want something that's actually going to scoop something? You come flying into a parking lot and hit a curb stop, done. Right there. That's where your Spyder's done. From there, you call AAA and have it hauled away. But, yeah, somebody's making a lot of money off of it. And a lot of people believe it has to be on there. But absolutely, under no circumstances does that have to be on there. Let me put it to you this way. If that needed to be on there, don't you think it would come out of the crate that way? Think about that. All the protection you need is right there. Without it. Plus, it smoothly goes over the bumps. It doesn't scoop things. So, anyway, that's my little negativity towards those things. I see them on a lot of Spyders. And, some horror stories await you is all I gotta say. But isn't that beautiful, though? Absolutely gorgeous Spyder. The red is phenomenal. Just don't see enough of them, so I think that's why they're so cool to see. Just like, boom, yeah, buddy, she's beautiful. Anyway, let me finish up my list here. It's pretty scary when the sun's that low, mama. That ain't even right.
Not right.
And here we are at our favorite refueling station. Man, oh man, won't be long. Dang. I'm telling you, it won't be long and it'll be dark. There ain't no sense in crying over it. It's gonna do what it's gonna do. We can't stop it. But it just doesn't seem like summer was long enough this year for some reason. Seems like it just got rolling and then it's rolling back. Oh well, such is life. But it was a good summer, that's for sure. Well, hello there, YouTube. How the heck is everybody today? Man, second nice day in a row. This is getting spoiling.
I know it.
Now I think it's just reaching like close to 70 or something, but oh, it's so nice at work that just the air is all fresh and clean, and you can see for miles because all the smoke is gone, and then the rain knocked all that weird haze that we get in the summertime when it stays dry for a really long time. Yeah, wonderful. It's like there's oxygen in the air or something.
I can breathe.
Yeah. So what do you think about them awards, man? That's a pretty prestigious honor.
That's way cool.
That was presented to our owner of the store at the dealer show in front of all the U.S. dealers. So that's a big deal. Big deal.
That's nice.
Yeah, pretty proud of that. That's pretty cool. And all you Spyder peeps are all part of that.
Oh yeah,
Heck
definitely.
yeah. Man. Now we can just get our hands on some Rikers.
I know it. I can't wait till those show up. That's gonna be cooler than
But
heck.
they're not, can't pinpoint it, but they think it's gonna be first part of next year. Dang,
I know
I
it.
want them now.
I know. You can't tell me about it and then not let me have it.
Tease us with that thing.
Yeah, can't sit on it, look at it.
Yeah. Man, we got
Rub it.
all kinds of, there's Spyder people, all kinds of people calling, asking about when you getting them, when you getting them. There's Spyder people that's going to get it as like a around town, little bomb around Spyder to add to their RT or to add to their F3. And another good thing is all the Spyder prices all went down.
Yeah.
All of them. You can get an F3 now, a base model F3 for like 14,000 something. That's crazy. That's like
Nice.
2,500 bucks off. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So across the board, everything went down. So good time to buy yourself a brand new 19 Spyder.
Yeah, definitely.
But anyway, we're gonna roll out on that
Alrighty.
and get to working on this video.
I know.
Man,
Alrighty.
I don't know why I've been dragging on these things and up till crazy hours of the night.
I know it. I wake up in the
Burnout
middle of the night. He's still there.
Get to bed, she says.
I know it.
All right.
Well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give her a thumbs up. And I hope your Wednesday or Thursday are wonderful.
Heck yeah. All right.
All right.
Till then.
See you tomorrow.
We'll see you now. Bye-bye.
Bye.